water so they can see them. If she see, okay, I have a question. Do chickens see left to right, or do they see like front?
That's a good question. Very good question. I have no idea. But welcome back to the channel. This is Doc Holiday, Jackson Unlimited, and we're going to be talking about adding biddies. All right. So as you can see right here, this is the barred rock or Plymouth barred rock. They're really not sure how old they are, but they've exploded in the little enclosure I had. So it's time to bring them in and add them to the rest of the flock. As you see, I just took a regular dog crate. Be resourceful as much as you can when you're doing this. Don't go out there and break the bank if you can help it, or if you just want to go break the bank, go break the bank. But I'm poor, so I can't break the bank. So just using everything I can that's around. So I got this dog carrier and took the cage up the front door off of it. Just put some chicken wire in there. And the reason being is you want the chickens to be able to see them. You want the rest of the flock to be able to see them, get used to their noises, get used to their smells, get used to seeing them. They're still going to pick the hell out of them when they come out of there. That's just a pecking order. It is what it is. But at least it won't be as violent, because now they're somewhat accustomed to them. You kind of want to do a sneak attack as well. Put them in there while your chickens are up in the roost. You put them while they're in the roost. You slide them in there, put them in a corner somewhere. And as you can see, they already walked up to them and tried to investigate, okay, what's going on here? Who are these people? And go from there. After about 2-3 days of them being out there, then you can go ahead and same thing. While they're up in the roost, as soon as it starts to get kind of dark, they'll get up in the roost. Everybody's up and snuggling in for night. You go in there and you take off the wire, take out the cage, and let them out. What we did was we still split the fence apart, the coop apart. We just put a chicken wire right down the middle of the fence and right down the middle of the coop, and it kind of blocked it off 50-50. So our barb rocks had their own little enclosure. We made some little escape routes so they could still come inside where the big hens were and walk around with them. And if poop hit the fan or shit got real, they could run back to their side. But the holes weren't big enough for the bigger hens, so the hens couldn't get back in there where they were. So it worked out pretty well. So we had Big Bird, Crybaby, Feathers, and Tailless. That's our 4 birds we named. Tailless was the most intelligent of the birds. He or she could easily get in and out of there without any problems. Feathers would get out there and get lost and get picked the hell out. So we would have to go in there and rescue her all the time. And the reason I say he or she, because when you get these baby chicks or biddies, you have no idea what they are. People will tell you these different methods, XYZ, but unless you got a person who's did the vent check, or they actually know what they're doing, they'll tell you exactly what it is. So if it's not a fully grown bird, you're just kind of rolling the dice. And I'll explain it a little bit more in the next video I do after I done got some more added to the flock about that whole situation. But like I said, once we brought them out, as you can see, we got some little sticks in there for the roost. They automatically do it. It's some good exercise. It's a good way for them to get acclimated with the other chickens, because they like to sleep up in the roost at night, pretty much just staying off the ground from the predators. So here we are. We've taken them out. They're running around. Like I said, it kind of got dark. All the big hens got up in the nest. We let them out, and they just run around doing their thing. We got them they set up a roost for them, and just to make sure they understood what it was, I came over and grabbed a couple of them one by one and stuck them up there just so they can know, hey, this is where you go when it's time to go to sleep at night, because I think the first night they tried to sleep on the ground. Now, I'm not too worried about predators, because like I said, I got my dogs on both sides of the coop. But it's just one of those things to where you just kind of monkey see, monkey do type thing. All right. And as you see, we got it split off right there. You see the hens on one side, and then you see the biddies on the other side. Make sure they got adequate food and water, and and they see each other, but it's like they're still gonna get picked at. The pecking order is the pecking order, no matter what you do. You can bring a full-grown bird in there, and they're still gonna peck her. Make sure they understand what's going on. And here I go, I'm grabbing Big Bird, sticking her up there, he or she, and then I'm grabbing Tailless. I was pretty sure Tailless is probably a rooster. It's just that bird is just too aggressive. Whenever it came time to fight, that was the only bird that fought. All the other three just took off. But as you see, putting them up on there, and once they got a good feel for it, they just fly right up there, and they were up in the roost and snuggled in like everybody else was. And then after I feel like they got a little confident to be able to walk around, I just went ahead and tore it down, and that was it. And they were good to go. So anyway, man, appreciate you watching the video. Like, share, subscribe, whatever you want to do. You got any questions, leave them in the comments. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Got a bunch of videos coming back out, so let me get to work on them. Peace.